Day 4 of flipping an ugly property to the AI-inspired property. The guys are actually done with the wall. So with the wall being done, we know that the only thing that we still need to do, we still need to get the 2 gates so that people can actually see from inside. Demolition has actually started. If you listen quite well, you can hear that there's a lot of bah, bah, bah. Inside, demolition has actually started, and we'll take you through it so that you can actually see what is going on.
I want to crash out. So the roofing got us, guys, and the issue is that plastic that covers between the tile and the bend ring is non-existent. Like, we went up the roof and you could see holes everywhere. So unfortunately we need to call in a guy. Probably they have to do the roofing again. And the thing about roofing is that the bend rings are expensive, and you know what that does to the total investment. That means it's going down because we will be putting in more. Just to show you that the signs were on the walls, literally. As you can see here, it's not the geyser. It's not the geyser. Come through again to see where the signs were evident again. As you can see here as well. Now, this was the major clue. I didn't knock. This was the evidence that there was something wrong up there. So unfortunately, we need to call in a guy for roofing to deal with this mess. I went up the step ladder.
So something that we also noticed is that there's the dining room, which is lower, and then there's the whole house, which is a bit higher. So what we're planning on doing is that we're planning on filling it all and then putting on concrete to make it soft, smooth and level, so that whenever you go in, you don't have to go downstairs, and then when you come back upstairs. There is going to be a lot of effort, but now we don't need to go out and search for more rubble in order for us to fill that place.
I'm excited, guys. As you can see, the wall is up this side, and then next week what will be happening, provided that we will be on time, this should be replaced, and then there's going to be another wall going through to that side. So right now we've got the wall this side. Let's go. The walls are down, so now we've got enough space looking at the kitchen, how it looks, and the flow of things. And then this part was the tricky part, in terms of we had this window that I didn't like at all. We're really doing an up and down in terms of, do we close the wall or do we leave it up? Because the windows at least give us enough sunlight, so that's why we decided to close it up. And what I'm really happy about, because we were asking ourselves, how are we then going to close the space? There were 2 options. It's either we had to put this down, or we had to then fill. I think 2 weeks I will fix everything. Then I get a focus on my own food because once you get shower, at least I get Day 6 and 7 of flipping the ugly property to the AI-inspired property. I think I need to sit down for this one because I need the strength. So I don't come bearing good news. Yeah, we got a quote for the mess of the roof to fix that, and we found out that it's going to cost us 30,000. So that kind of messed up our whole weekend, because this is not money that we anticipated that we would spend. And again, when we're looking at it in terms of fixing it, it's going to throw us off. Already looking at our numbers, there's a high possibility that we will go overboard. And remember this, that the more you spend when it comes to a project is the less profit that you then take out. So when it comes to flipping, it's very technical, and you need to understand where do you need to put money. So look at it this way, right? Someone will not buy the property because of the roof was fixed and we put in 30,000 in it, right? So we do want to fix this problem, however, not at 30,000. So that's where we're at right now. We know for sure that we need to find more codes.
Awesome news is that the wall is almost done. It's just almost there. And then the guys have also installed the gates, so that's also exciting. And then inside, demolition is still going on, man. It's actually taking longer than I had actually anticipated, but the guys are still working and also rebuilding.
Invest like a pro with long wealth. So yeah, man, we've reached the week mark and I'm very happy about the progress of where we are right now. But what I'm not happy about is, of course, the team, man. The thing about the team, guys, is that your team will make or break your project, man. And then sometimes it does happen whereby some people will take advantage that you are young or whatever the advantage would be. And it's very important as a leader that you are then able to discover that here I'm being taken advantage of. So it happened, I mean, look at it this way. You started a project and someone gave you a price and you didn't negotiate at all. So now we noticed that maybe this person thinks that we've got too much money to play with, whereas we're really strict when it comes to expenses on this type of projects. Because remember something, every time we do something, the question is then, will I be able to get my money back out of it?
Home sweet home. We have actually arrived at the property today. What we were promised is that we have the aluminum windows that are installed. So I wanted it to be a surprise for me, because the guy says that he has already fitted it and then he's going to come back to finish it off today. So now we are going to see what has been actually going on. Sure, come in, let's see it. Hi, bro. What's this now? I know, man. This is not what we ordered, Mus. This is not what we ordered. The guy actually got the wrong measurements. Please come just check. The window doesn't even touch this place. So remember, on our video, we had said that this window needs to start from the bottom all the way to the top. Now it's just coming until here. Let me call him. Oh, man, it's so frustrating to actually work with some people, right? Because when we had started, we had said that the window has to touch from the bottom all the way to the top. Now it's only going halfway, and this is not what we ordered, man. I'm super pissed. I'm super pissed, man. Yeah. Ngiyabona. So what's going on? Yeah. And it's already the new.
Because it gives a pressure relief valve and all those. So what happens is got a backup today. Aman's a color. the reason why they hire is for a floor to be on 6. So, if in a man's hammer today, we still have this to finish up from the geysers. Remember, a man's my hambi, it gives a boom man.
Yeah,
Daily live me years,
okay.
which is close to, I think this is close to 200 liters. So that man's lenti feet dalana in a floaty, irana na kichimia yotwal sikiza.
Yeah.
So
It's like a reservoir.
It's a reservoir, yeah. So you've got a backup. I don't shifting.
So if you remember well, the guys for the roof had actually charged us, what was it, 30,000, right? And now we had to negotiate or speak to other people, whereby we got someone that actually did the roof for a total of 9,000 rands. Then after that, we had a chat with the guy that was going to do the plumbing, and then he charged us 11,000. That is creating a new toilet and also replacing the old toilet, making sure that we have a new bathtub and a new toilet. So in terms of the roof, the material costed us around about 12,000. And then for the plumbing, the material costed us around 6,000 so far. This is to get the copper pipes and also the plastic pipes that take out the waste out of the house. Now we haven't considered putting in shower and also a new bathtub toilet. We're still going to be looking at that.